1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
Of living might be strange to others. I have a childhood friend, and she lives in Wales now. We've been very close since we were children, and I'm close with the whole family, with the father, the mother, and everything. And she has a son now. She has a son. I say now. The boy is about 12, 13 now. Very peaceful lad. Very, really nice kid. But he has a hobby, and you can find him on YouTube. He's got his own channel on YouTube, and he's train spotting. I just couldn't understand it, and I used to go to him. I go, Caleb, come talk to your big uncle. What's really going on? He goes, that's what I like doing. Just typical teenagers. That's what I like doing. And I'm thinking, to me, I struggle with that a little. I struggle with that a little bit. I think I look at the child, and I look at every other aspect of his life. Decent, very clever, very respectful, but that's just what he likes doing. He goes to the train station, and he'll stand there, and he'll say, train number 4, 5, 6, 8 just went through, and he's going to this place, and he's quite knowledgeable in what he does. But that's what he likes doing, And I said to him, you're not going to become a footballer, so I can get your autographs and give me free tickets to games. Nah. So it's quite relative to when they say so. On that angle, I would say he's not harming anyone, so go for it. But on some other ones where but yeah, the best thing about life is being able to enjoy it.
Yeah, and as I said before, it sort of taps into the idea of these amazing 5 senses. Some say we have a 6th sense, don't they, of sort of sensing something, a vibe from somebody else. But the 5 physical senses, and of course it also touches on the fact that something else that may come up a bit later here, but when you think we are flesh and blood, we're skin and bones, we are very physically made beings. Okay, we can talk, as we have before, about if we have a spirit, a soul, etc., but we are physical, and yet everyone is unique in so many ways. We all have a different vantage point. But yeah, you say about why would somebody want to be a train spotter or anything else, but that's the point. Somehow, in this magic way that we form societies, you get a healthy amount of people wanting to do different things, feeling that they're called to do that, or that that's really what they want to do. And many of them, let's face it, others cannot understand. You said that about train spotting, but I mean, I was watching the other day some of these extreme sports. There's a guy I sort of look at on Facebook called Alain Robert. He's a Frenchman. I think he's in his late 60s or early 70s. And since he was young, he has done nothing but climb rocks, and I mean mountains, or buildings, often illegally, and he'll post it. Someone films him, and he posts these pictures, which when you look at them, I mean, I'm sort of spellbound, because it makes me feel adrenalized, but in that vertigo sense. Oh my God, because he's literally climbing up sort of smooth buildings, really, with his bag of powder for his hands and his soft shoes, and you just feel that one day he's going to come down. I mean, some of his videos are on
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang, with fun.
I mean, some of his videos are on the sides of sort of rock formations in Yosemite Park, for example, in the USA. And they're so dangerous. And in times past, if you go back maybe 20 years or a bit more, most climbers, most rock climbers, used ropes, and they hammer the old safety bits in and they climb up the ropes, which made it much safer, obviously. But then they gradually developed this generation of what they call free climbers, free climbing, free soloing. And the sad reality is every year quite a few of them die, because you cannot get human perfection in the way you would approach something like that. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There are people who want to do things that most of us could not begin to do. As I say, free climbing is another one. People going down under the water. I mean, there's been this recent accident in the Maldives where 5 divers, cave divers, lost their lives, and by all accounts, some of them at least were experienced. So yeah, people want to do different things, and I think, as you can probably read in various places, you know, some want to be doctors, some teachers, some this, but we all sort of have something that we want to do or want to be, or something we get interested in. So you're right, I think that's where we find out what gives us our buzz, our high in life. So the next thing, what makes you laugh?
I don't mean to promote this guy, but Jeanette and I, we were away at the weekend. Went to Rotherham, and we stayed in a beautiful hotel called the Hellaby House or something. Anyway, and they happen to have. This is the first time I've seen it in any hotel, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but they happen to have a free Netflix on the telly. I couldn't believe it. I just pushed the Netflix button and it came on. Selected a profile. Anyway, so there's this guy, and I'm not promoting him, but if you watch it, you're gonna love it. It's called Tom Papa. He's a comedian, and he just takes every single aspect of his life and he makes a joke about it. He make a joke about his 2 daughters, you know, as they were growing up. If you watch the previous episodes, or the previous episodes he's done, or Netflix series, as specials as they call it, he's done it over the years, and it'll tell you progressively how the children grew up and how he is now. And you can tell from the look. At one point he had a full head of hair, and now he's gradually going bald. And I sat down there and I put it on, and I thought 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang.